I told the truth, and the government cannot accept the truth.
Please go back and watch that video and then come back and watch this. So right now, there are two petitions I want all of my followers to be aware of, especially if you live in Ontario. The one that this man was speaking about is Bill 5. This bill will allow Doug Ford to determine any area in Ontario to be considered a special economic zone. So in essence, anyone could come and claim your backyard as a special economic zone. There's no definition of what that means. But what it does mean is that there's a crime-free zone for any developers in Ontario. They can override the Endangered Species Act, they can override any kind of environmental assessments, and they can overwrite the treaties of any Indigenous peoples in Ontario. So now that we know that this bill needs to be stopped, here's how you do it. I will leave the links down below, but for people who are not comfortable with clicking on links in apps, this is the way you can do it yourself. If you go to ontarionature.org, you will get this main website. Scroll down and you'll see Bill 5, a moment to mobilize for nature in Ontario. Keep scrolling. You'll see this spot that says Petition Premier Ford. That brings you to here. Premier Ford, stop the attacks on endangered species. Scroll down. Now I verified that premier@ontario.ca is the verified email address for Doug Ford. And all you need to do is fill out your first and last name, your email and postal code just to verify that you live in Ontario. It will then send an email on your behalf to premier@ontario.ca, and the letter's already written for you. All you've got to do is fill in your basic information. The letter explains your argument and why you want to stop Bill 5. All you got to do is fill out your info. Super easy. Now the next bill I want to talk about is in the House of Commons, which is a federal petition. If you go to the website, which is ourcommons.ca, which is the government website, you'll get to this front page. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see petitions. When you get there, it's going to say search for a petition. This is actually a great website to bookmark because at any time there could be a petition submitted by an MP in your area about something that means something to you and you want to sign the petition. Sometimes you might not hear about them, but they've all been submitted, and if they're open for official signatures, they're on this page and you can vote for them. So now what you want to do is go to petition E6489. This petition is calling on government to ensure that all members of Parliament, regardless of party, should have full security clearance before taking on the role of representing Canada in the House of Commons. This is especially important because people on both sides of the spectrum this election were crying that there was outside influence. So if we want to make sure our elections stay as safe as possible, doesn't matter who you voted for, this petition should be signed. They're not only talking about party leadership, but high office executives as well. So if you scroll down, you'll see the petition is open for signatures until June 27th, 2025 at 4:48 p.m. This is our member of Parliament who opened it for us, Robert Morrissey. There are, at the time of the taking of this screenshot, 9,515 signatures, and you just click below to sign the petition. If you're somebody that's unemployed and has nothing to do on a Tuesday afternoon, maybe sit on the phone and call your MP's office and call over again until they get the message that you stand against this bill. We need to absolutely flood the system. So anyone you can get to sign this petition, please show them this video. Let them know I'm not giving you any crazy links. These are legitimate links to government websites that you can go fill out these petitions and actually make your sound and your word matter. The first bill will hold corporations accountable for the way they spend their money in our province and around our people. It will keep our citizens safe and healthy and our endangered species safe. And it will also honor the treaties of our Indigenous people. The second one is to hold all of government accountable for their actions and make sure that there is no outside interference coming into our elections. We need to make sure that all parliamentarians have security clearance. And no matter what side of the aisle you're on, that has to mean something. So take 2 minutes of your day, fill out these petitions. Let's make a difference. If you're on Facebook, go to these websites, copy the link, take a second, share it on your Facebook. Let as many people know about this as possible. We need the word to spread because if people aren't paying attention, this is how government gets things done when it's behind your back. Spread the news, guys. And if all you can do is like, share, and leave a comment, that'll help this video get out to more people to get them to sign the petition. So please, let's get this information out there. Thanks, guys.